As graduation season approaches, more Gen Z students are opting for trade schools over college. For more on this, I'm joined by Career Education Colleges and Universities CEO and former Pennsylvania Congressman Jason Altmire and welding student David McLean. Well, guys, thanks for joining me this afternoon. David, I'll start with you. What made you want to go into welding?
Yeah, I was in the trade school, career center at my high school. And over the time being, getting the opportunity to go into different career paths. They had a variety of trades that I could have gone into, such as diesel, barbering, mechanics. And welding just stuck out to me because it was just something that not the average Gen Z gets into. So I was very curious and get into that kind of field to figure out what are some of the things that I can better myself with that was. And it was just amazing, like going to the school and doing all these different things and learning more about the trade. I didn't know I was going to love it until I got into it.
Jason, do you think that too many American kids have been told for too long that you got to go to college?
I do think that was a problem for a long time, but finally we're at a point in time where going into the trades is cool. And it's cool because that's where the jobs are. It's the right thing to do. These are high demand professions: welding, truck driving, aviation and auto technicians, heavy equipment, underwater construction. The skilled trades are the highest demand professions in the country. And I think that students are realizing that they can go to these trade schools, they can get an education and build their skills quickly and get right into the workforce.
David, did you consider going to either a 2 or 4 year college? Was it ever part of the conversation? And if it was, what made you decide to choose trades over going to a 2 or 4 year school?
Yeah, so coming out of high school, you go to all these college fairs and you have to make all these decisions on where you're going to go and where you want to attend to. And during that time of COVID, with the time that I graduated in, I wanted to jump into the trade quickly and efficiently and at a cheaper, better price. And during that time, being trade school was the best option for me to go into and to complete those courses and things of that.
Jason, let's talk about price here. How important do you think that is as well? Here you are, you go to a trade school. In many ways, you probably have very decent job prospects, considering some of the majors that people select in a 4-year college. And just given the fact that colleges have gotten so expensive.
Job placement is very high for these type of professions. As I said, they're high demand jobs. And when you look at the cost of education, it's not only the cost of the program, but it's the opportunity cost of getting in, getting your training quickly, and getting directly into the workforce. You're not going to have to take the elective courses in many cases. You're not going to have to spend a lot of time on things other than what it takes to do your job. And that's what employers are crying out for. We hear all the time that they're having a hard time finding the skilled workers it takes to fill these jobs. And that's what these trade schools do.
David, what are you hoping for in your career?
Hopefully to better myself and to growing more and more, and to hopefully teach the younger generation more about trades and getting them more into it. Because it's very not common enough for the young folks generation to be considered into the trade workers. They're so used to college and military. So my goal is to really teach and help everyone get into the trade.